Hello guys, and welcome to my movement guide. This video has been highly requested, and I finally got the time to get around and making it. So let's get right into it. We're first going to start off with the basics. Number 1, air strafing. What air strafing is the ability to control your person in the air using directional keys and mouse movement. Like this. Now this shouldn't be too hard to do, especially if you're a Counter-Strike player. It should come very natural. But once you get good at this, you can start throwing jukes in and just completely outplaying your opponent. Next is bunny hopping. How to bunny hop in Battlefield is pretty simple. What you want to do is jump, and before you land, you now want to press any of your directional keys, so your player model will slide across the floor like this. So I run, jump, and I make sure I don't press any directional keys when I'm landed. So my player model just slides across the floor. Then you can start combining the jumps together, go a little bit faster, making sure that you're not pressing any of your directional keys when you're on the floor, so your player model slides. And then you're going to want to throw in crouch. Same thing applies. And for in-game, you would implement ADS like this, making sure that your player model is still sliding across the floor. That's pretty much hopping in Battlefield. Next is the vuzu jump. How to perform the vuzu jump: you need to get behind a non-destructible wall. You need to jump, hold your ADS so your person will ADS immediately, and when you land, you need to make sure you're not pressing any directional keys so your player model will slide. And what will happen is your player model will be pushed into the ground, and you'll just be a harder target to hit. And this is what the jump looks like. It's pretty simple. Gotta make sure you're holding the ADS, you're not pressing any directional keys when you land, so you slide. Next, we have the vuzu or slither. How to perform the slither: what you need to do is switch your weapons, and in the middle of your weapon switch, vault over a vaultable object, like this. It puts you in this dolphin diving / sliding animation, which on another player's screen you'd be teleporting. And when you do this, you want to make sure you flick to the opposite direction. So if you're doing it on the left side, you want to flick to the right. It allows you to go for a much greater distance. Now this is what it would look like if used against you. On their screen, your player model is just completely teleporting. Next is the vuzu. What the vuzu is a perfectly timed vault over a thrown medkit that makes you go into a slither-like animation. Just like that. Now this is what it looks like used against you. Now you can also do it on a staircase. It's slightly different. Instead of going to a sliding animation, you go to a vaulting animation like this. And it completely breaks your player model. Next, we have the super jump or Mario jump. What you need to do is put a large medkit on a vaultable surface. Now you're gonna run at the medkit and just vault over it like you're vaulting over the railing. And it should fling you just like that. Now this is what it looks like when used against you. This is a more for fun movement technique. This isn't something that you would really use in game, but you're more than happy to give it a shot. Now for my last movement tip. It's what I get asked about the most. What am I doing with my defibs? So what exactly I'm doing with my defibs are, I'm using it as a way to keep my reticle steady when I jump peek a corner. So when I jump peek, you can see it's all bouncy. It's hard to aim. But when you have your defibs or anything else in your hands, your secondary or anything, I just use my defibs. You have them in your hands, you run, you jump, you peek, you press crouch mid-air, it keeps your reticle steady. You gotta make sure you press crouch at least once in mid-air, and it keeps your reticle steady. Jump, crouch, reticle steady. Now see if I just jump regular, it's all bouncy. So that's what I do. You can use your secondary. I just happen to use my defibs. Now this is a pretty good one especially when it comes to peeking corners. You can get some nice peeks with it. I would say this is a very useful technique, and I use it a lot. Alright guys, that's going to be it for the movement guide. I hope you enjoyed it. If it helped you out in any way, please drop a like, subscribe to the channel. It helps out a lot. I stream on Twitch every single day, link in the description below. Take care everyone.